if I'm meant to do some great things, as you told me, why are you allowing me to get so far to almost ending it? Because that's what I have in my head is, it's not worth being here. I don't have joy. I have to fight for joy. I don't have hope like I used to have hope. I don't even want to live in my 70s. I'm like, okay, can I just do what I need to do, get where I need to go, help where I need to help, and then I'm done. I don't see the point. I've seen so much sadness and grief most of my life. 35 years I've been on this earth, and most of it has been sadness. And it's like, another 35 years I have to look forward to sadness. I don't even have the hope that I used to have. I don't even know how I'm going to start over again and make new friends and find people who actually like give a fuck about understanding who I am. Because most of my life, the trend has been, don't think you're worth getting to know. But if you want to survive, if you want to be loved, you have to become this person in order to be loved. But don't you dare expect that in return. That's what life has taught me. It's hard to even hope that there are people out there that even want to understand who I am, because I've had so many consistent experiences with people that one way or the other, they have taught me that you are not worth getting to know. My own family has turned against me, and they say that they haven't, but they have in their own ways. My own family doesn't think it's worth getting to know who I am. They don't even know who I am. So for me, it's like, if my own damn family doesn't think it's important, or there's no sense of urgency to help me, as I've, the way I feel, practically have begged, them to help me. And then people outside of my family have taught me that you're asking for too much for us to dig deep, for us to, really take the time to sit with you and understand you. You're asking for too much. That's what's been taught to me. It's too much trying to understand who you are. But we can take from you, though. We can take from you. But what you are asking for me to pour into you, you're asking for too much. I don't agree with the process that God has. And I do think that there are certain things that God allows that traumatizes us. God causes things that traumatize us. And we lie and we say, oh, it's not God, it's people. It might be the person that did it, but God is stronger than that person. And he could have stopped that person, but he didn't. He didn't. He allowed it to happen. He allowed you to get raped. He allowed for this person to come and steal your innocence. He allowed it. And we want to wrap it in a bow and say, oh, there was a greater purpose for... No, that was fucked up. How are you God? And you can watch a 12-year-old get pulled into the bushes, a 12-year-old get molested by their stepfather, or even me, and people who are like me, who are neurodivergent, who are autistic, who have ADHD, who this world was not made for people like us to feel heard and seen, for our brains to be understood. And we continuously feel the pressure to have to fit in for connection. It's like basically life or death. If you don't choose the neurotypical way, it's like death to some degree. It's a part of you that dies when you are deprived of human connection. And so it's not fair. You can watch these things. I don't have answers for everything, and I'm not saying that God is just all evil. But I am saying that I do not agree with everything that God does.